not bigotry. As the
That's a whole different conversation, but she is right.
As the queer person on the stream,
hey, you're not the only one here.
Hate.
You're not the only queer person on this guy.
I know.
But so we're gonna see. You're talking about it. Sakana. He's a Bowser player from Georgia, and
he might have been the Bowser player from Georgia.
It looks like we're gonna see a little bit of some back air chains. This matchup does not look particularly fun.
No, it's not. But the benefit Bowser has is that it only takes, 3-4 hits.
There was a legitimate chance Shinymark dies within the next 10 seconds.
Yeah.
However, I do not think the way Shinymark is playing this right now that we will see him die within the next, at this point, 3 seconds?
Wait, the eye mix-up, though, from Sakana to find a way out. I like the knowledge, right? Recognizing, okay, I am Bowser. I am going to get comboed a bunch, but you can see the matchup knowledge, right? You can see that Sakana knows when to find the way out, when to SDI out of these lightning loops, how to mix up these tech rolls to really limit Shinymark's combo opportunity. And it's doing a really good job with the platform positioning as well to start to limit some of these small battlefield up air bridge extensions that Shinymark will be looking for at these defense.
Yeah, but you're letting a Bowser live with rage, and that shouldn't take the stock. No.
If it landed on platform,
it may have, but yeah, it's gonna go around. You're Pika. You have a bit of that as armor. Bowser has a lot of passive. Oh, what was that?
Sometimes you just gotta call them out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you do, and that was a really great shield, just because knowing the up is gonna come out.
Speaking of what was that, the single up air to find the lightning loop under the platform from Shinymark was absolutely crazy. Pikachu's often struggle to find those combo starters underneath platform if they can't find a grab.
No. Okay.
Shinymark trying to do it again. I'm gonna be honest, it's game 1. Why does this set feel over? That's the level of confidence Shinymark is playing with right now.
Shinymark is just pulling out every trick that they have. But I'm scared because there's the whole idea of save your tricks or save your callouts or whatever for like the end of the set. Never beginning because you don't want to let them know already. However, if Shinymark's pulling this out right now, I'm scared for what he has in the bag. Because Shinymark's good enough player to know this.
That's exactly what I was.
And the bunny on the side.
Well, my friend. Right, where do you go? What do you do if you see your opponent doing this so incredibly early? Even if they don't have anything else, you wonder what they have left. Shinymark, though, only having 1 stock left, and suddenly Sakana could have
There's a chance here. There's a chance. Oh, never mind. That chance is gone.
I was gonna say, never say never until that curtain drops to a close, but unfortunately, so it has here on game number 1. Sakana, well,
that wasn't pretty.
Playing them a game. Sakana did get the push buttons.
They did indeed select Bowser on the character select screen. That did indeed happen. Yeah. Everything else afterwards.
Sakana got out of some combos, managed to push a couple buttons, swing a couple times. Shinymark could have played that more efficiently.
Oh, definitely. But just having a little bit of fun. I do like the small battlefield pick because I'm gonna be honest. You kind of need a stage this small because if you're letting Pika run around on you, it's gonna be a bad time. Because it's not like Pika isn't all. No, what was that?
Trying to call out the thunder. You could have found a second back air there as well, but that was what Shinymark went for the last time, to try to find the DIN and find the reset. Now the air bridge the up air bridge, air loop on the platform, trying to find the thunder call out, just didn't quite make its mark, and Bowser too heavy, but on medium weight characters, that a combo actually would have killed them.
Oh, that shit is also like really small right now. You lost your jump. You're not making it back. Oh, I guess Shinymark is gonna mess up, but that backer shouldn't take it either.
Yep, T-Jolt, however, gonna force the early up special, dash attack, and anything under the sun. I'm interested in why that forward air came out from Shinymark. You could have just fast fell thunder there, covered all of Bowser's options, and reset the situation and led.
But we're gonna see quite a bit of this. That shouldn't take it.
Up throw, yeah, not quite on Bowser, but on a lot of characters it might. Here at 192.04, though, we are definitely nearing the end of this stock, whether Sakana likes it or not.
Get him back is kind of his downfall. But your Bowser, what options do you have at the ledge versus a Pika? Really good air dodge immediately there from Shinymark.
You try to...
Cannot afford to whip any of these moves.
And just speaking of whipping, though, whipping the thunder is gonna give Sakana a chance for a second to breathe, but just getting frame trapped left, right, and center, Nick. This is
This is ugly.
This is a matchup.
I mean, this is definitely Pika versus a heavy.
And what's unfortunate, right? We talk about Pikachu kind of having fallen off the best character in the game conversation because of how hard SDI, how much SDI can hurt the character. When you're a big body, there's no SDIing out of these moves, and you see exactly what people were afraid of when this game came out.
Yeah, but we're still at even stocks. Oh, they're going for something there.
He was going for the jab reset into an F smash or down smash, but Tough Guy allowed Sakana to at least get out of that one. Not
that
get
up tilt
reset.
missed. Pika be small, but you can't try to punish that aerial because Pika's just oh, that DI. Gonna take the stock there.
This one feels not great, but Sakana does have still an opening. Unfortunately, though, getting caught in these awkward 45s where Bowser wants to be because of how far there sweeps down with such a large destroy most of the time. But Shinymark keeps calling out preemptively with the up air, and Sakana hasn't had an answer.
So normally, Bowser's get attack is like not normally, it is like one of the biggest get attacks in the game. And they can deal with like those landing aerials that characters have rather well. Even Shinymark, when he's landing, has not been getting hit by them. He's just been playing. That should be something there, but we're not going to get anything.
Air dodge, no fastball to avoid the thunder. I really like Sakana's patience. Never giving up, and Shinymark just mixing the little bit of a bait on the around the world to find the reset back for free. Ground that spinning fortress, not going to close it out, Nick. And at this point, it's just Sakana even trying to get one more stock on the board.
Yeah. That's dead though. Pika just has such a free time edge guarding you.
To quote my friend, the illustrious Zap, Pika P.
Pika is, yeah. We're just seeing a lot of the same old things. Sakana spends 99% of the game getting comboed. He gets to maybe play the game for about 0.5% of the time, and then the rest of it is just.
One other thing I'd like to see, though, is instead of the forward airs falling, which are continuously getting called out by the up air with the disjoint from Shinymark, I'd actually like to see more Bowser Bomb. I'd like to see more side special come out on some of these descents to at least force the respect, because Pikachu does shift his turn one towards you, and the option still be frame 6. Is it optimal in a nutshell? Not necessarily. But does it counter the option Shinymark keeps swinging with that you haven't had an answer for yet? Yes.
Yeah, and you can see right now, that uppie's also really hurting Sakana there, because there's nothing Bowser can really do there. You don't have any fast moves like that can punish it, or even deal things. That move's also not very punishable in general. It's a really good Pika tool. There's that down air finally coming out on the stage. You can do it again.
I love the Waveland 2D setup for the situation and the wall jump. Shinymark really showing off the movement now. And this honestly feels like a handwarmer the way Shiny is playing, right? He's not even showing the tricks to unveil things. He's just warming up his hands and making sure his tech is on point. Right, like the quick attack double angle back and forth to go to lead from stage. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, but this is not the... Oh, never mind. This wasn't the worst situation Sakana's seen in this set, but after that one, it's definitely the worst. At least, like, it feels like Sakana in general has also been taking an ace stock most of this time. It's just super late. This time we're just not seeing another stock getting taken.
I was going to say, that was a little bit of the ESAM combo on the last stock. Now Shinymark is finding so much pressure that Sakana's just trying to swing. Wants so bad to not get 3 stock to close it out. But going too deep, Shinymark gonna save you too.
Oh my god, he's gonna get around it though.
Oh no.
And we've seen a lot of up smashes, which Bowser is not when you're able to get around, when you have that movement that Pika does, that's gonna take the stock. And I think Shinymark is trying to take them off. Trying to force a suicide side B there.
Yeah, Shinymark wanted the 3 stock or the JV3, but wanted to earn it, and I respect not wanting to let it end on an SD. And Sakana make it matter, get on the board for it. It's not looking like it right now.
Nice out spot's there, but this is still hard. You lost your jump there, so you gotta rely on this air dodge. Oh no!
Wow! Calling out the early commitment from Shinymark. That's really been his one hole as a player, is that he'll often commit to those forward airs too early and give his opponent a crowd high.
That's so messed up. He just died off from trying to punish a Pika off stage. And that's gonna be a 3-0 from Shinymark. I'm not gonna say like Sakana didn't try. It's like couldn't try. He was getting too oppressed in that game to the set to do anything.
Congratulations to Shinymark now for making it on to Sunday here. Sakana headed down to loser side, where I believe has to play one set to make it out now.
That is, that's what I think it is, yeah. Because if that's the, if that's the winners semifinal qualifier thing,